If you follow these 7 quick tips, you will easily solve your problem of not having enough space to install that new macOS Sequoia. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for more Pro Mac tips. Now for Apple's shiny new macOS Sequoia, how much space do we really need to make on our computers to install this update? Well, if there's anything that we can learn from history is that we approximately need 25 gigabytes worth of space. So let's check how much storage we have left on our Mac by going to Settings, General, and then Storage. Here's where your Mac will show you how much storage you have left and the categorization of all the storage you already spent up. So a quick question for you, comment down below on how much storage you have left on your Mac and what takes up the most space on your computer. Comment down below, we would love to know. So the first tip in freeing up storage on our Mac for this new update is to just follow the suggestions that Apple gives us. So on that window we just looked at to check our Mac storage, there should be some suggestions on how you can free up some storage. So some of these options can range from storing some of your files into iCloud so it's off your device but easily accessible, or just by clearing out your trash bin. I suggest following those Apple recommendations because they want you to save storage as well. The second tip is to clear off system junk files through an app called CleanMyMac. So from this home screen, we're going to go to Cleanup and we're going to run a quick scan. So after that quick scan, CleanMyMac says that it could clear off 12 gigs of junk right off of my device, but I want to review some of the files that we are deleting. So after I click review all junk, I'm going to select everything that is available just so that I don't leave anything out, and then I'll click cleanup. And just like that, CleanMyMac made it super easy to clear off system junk and for me to save storage. If you want, there's a link down in the description box below to get you started on this program. I highly recommend it. The third thing we're going to do is to check our downloads folder for some files that we haven't used in a really long time. We're going to go to Finder, and on the sidebar on the left, we're going to scroll down until we see downloads. Then we're going to expand our window so we can see a little bit more, and we're going to go to this icon over here to sort everything by size. Now we'll see a lot of these files that take up a lot of space that we might not have seen for a really long time. And once we've selected some files, right click, move to trash, and then we'll go to our trash bin down here and click empty. The fourth thing we're going to do is to delete our old iPhone and iPad backup. So go ahead and plug in your iPhone into your computer, and once your device is plugged in, click Finder, scroll on the sidebar, click on your iPhone, scroll down a little bit, and click manage backups. Now on this window, if you have any backups, you can go ahead and delete it and it'll save some storage right away. The next thing we're going to take care of is deleting podcasts. Click Command Space, type podcasts, and in the downloaded section over here, you can delete any podcast episode that you haven't listened to in a long time. Go ahead, clear that off, and it'll save you a lot of storage. The sixth tip is to delete large and old files through CleanMyMac. So back on this program, we're going to go to My Clutter, and we're going to run a scan. And once the scan is done, you are presented with a couple options on how to delete things really quickly through these 4 little windows, but I will click on review all files. And what I love about this is that all of my files are categorized by when's the last time I accessed them, by the size of the file, and even by the kind. And once you selected the files you want to delete, go ahead and click remove. And just like that, CleanMyMac made it easy again to clear out junk files and to clear up storage. The last tip that I have for you is super simple, and that is to empty out your trash. We're going to go down to our trash icon and click empty. Just because you throw something into your trash icon doesn't mean that it's actually gone. You need to go ahead and hit empty in your trash bin so that it is completely gone. If you need more tips on how to free up space on your Mac, you should hit this video link up right here to get you started. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for more Pro Mac tips.